Hi guys, welcome back to Sim UK and Euro Truck Simulator 2. Now, as you know, over the last couple of weeks I've been trying to get more involved with this game, and I've taken it upon myself to join up with the VTC, Thornton Logistics VTC to be precise, and today I'm going to tell you everything you need to know. So guys, in order to ensure that I get all the information correct, I've actually asked Ryan, the MD from Thornton Logistics, to cover all of the information that you'll need in order to join Thornton Logistics.
Hello guys, I'm Ryan Jones Gaming, and today I'm going to be talking about Thornton Logistics VTC. So the first question is, how do I join? First, you need to apply on our website at thorntonlogistics.com. The link will be in the description of the video. You will need a legal copy of Euro Truck Simulator 2. Then we will call you in for an interview, which will take place with the managing director, which is me. Then you'll need to do a driving assessment to prove that you're fit to drive on the roads and that you can follow the road rules of the VTC and Euro Truck Simulator. So you need to stop at red lights, use indicators at appropriate times, keep to the speed limits, and be polite to other road users. There are a couple of the rules, and when you do your interview and your driving assessment, more of them will be covered, just so there's more realism around you. We'll then give you a company saved game which is already ready and has a uniform of trucks, which goes from Scania, MAN, Mercedes, DAF, which will then get you straight onto the road. Then the last thing which we would ask you to do is set up TrucksBook, which I'll go into more detail later on in this video. So on to the next question, how much does it cost? Everything is free. You need to be 16 years of age or older. They're all the requirements you need. If you have all of those, then you have a perfect shot of getting into the VTC. Who picks the jobs? In the VTC, there are two departments at this moment of time. There are General Haulage Manager and Heavy Haulage Manager. You get to choose what department you want to be in, and this will determine in how much weight you can pull. So if you're in Heavy Haulage, you can pull 20 tonnes or above. If you're in General Haulage, you can do 19 tonnes or below, and that may differ and change as we're still trying to sort of weaken out where the spawn rate of the trailers. Do I have to use TrucksBook? Yes, we ask you to use TrucksBook so that your jobs are counted into the VTC, so then you're part of the community. And as a community, we are the top of the leaderboard on TrucksBook in the UK. And the reason we ask you to use TrucksBook is so that you can see where you are, what jobs you're doing, like a real trucking company, and just so that your trailers are part of our company and goes onto our record. What are the long-term goals for Thornton Logistics? We are aiming for the most realistic VTC on Euro Truck Simulator 2 and to have a great community together with lots of convoys in the future. And we're aiming for to get to number 1 on the TrucksBook. Obviously that would take a lot of preparation and work, and we would love for you guys to come and help us reach that milestone of the VTC. How do I make contact with the rest of the community? We have a TeamSpeak set up so that you can dive straight into the community and chat to all of the drivers and managers are located in the TeamSpeak, and it's very easy to locate various channels. All the members of staff are there, all the drivers will be there, so everything you need is already made so you can come straight in and enjoy the driving. These are the TeamSpeak rules. Be polite to all members in the TeamSpeak server, and if there's a problem with another member, come to a member of staff and don't take it upon yourselves to deal with the situation. Yes, you can get fired in the VTC, but it is the last resort and that's the last action we'll take, because we like to sort of stamp out all of the problems before it gets to that point. But if there's no other alternative option towards it, unfortunately we will have to fire. But again, it is our last resort and we hope we never have to fire anybody. Can I play multiplayer? In the VTC, you can play both single player and multiplayer. it doesn't matter. If you're playing multiplayer, we do ask you to play Europe 2, but if Europe 2 is too laggy, then go to Europe 1. But the reason we ask you to go into Europe 2 is because it's the most realistic, more traffic. Also, we have a fleet manager, Keo 3000, and he will sort out all of your trucks and everything else that sort of to upgrade your trucks, engine upgrades, gearbox upgrades, and he is the fleet manager. So if you have any problems with your trucks, then speak to Keo 3000. If you are interested, make sure to pop over to the website and put an application in. We do try to look through the applications within 24 hours of it being posted, and if you get in, we'll text you on Steam, I believe it is. So you pop your Steam profile in and then we can contact you through there. Thank you for listening or watching this video, and we hope to see you in our VTC soon. Bye bye for now.
Okay guys, so Thornton Logistics VTC uses this application called TrucksBook Client. Now this is a clever bit of third-party add-on software which allows VTC companies to accurately track their employees' movements and communicate with them and all sorts of things. It also allows you to log your progress, your distance driven, and obviously quite important is profit. Now there are varying degrees of involvement that you can have with TrucksBook. For the very basic setup, it's free and you just need to register in order to use it. But if you pay a monthly subscription, you can have access to an awful lot more stuff, as I understand it. This is what's currently being used for Thornton Logistics, and it's a great idea. I really like it. The only issue I have is there's a bit of concern on the forum surrounding, well, first of all, there's virus detected concerns. I rather suspect that's not actually going to be a virus, rather a false positive from antivirus software applications. And somewhere up here there is here we go, yeah. One of the most common causes of client instability is too active antivirus programs, especially Windows Defender. The simplest solution is to add an exception for the client in the antivirus setting. I'm sure there are reasons for this, and apparently TrucksBook have been in contact with SCS to try and resolve an issue surrounding the decryption of saved game files, and SCS have not been very helpful is what they're saying. The virus thing I think is just a false negative. I don't suspect that is really an issue, but yeah, let's see if I can find this comment here. You need to know something about your software. It has been noted that it is causing high wear on SSDs due to the consistent decrypting, copying, etc., which is shown by high disk utilization. I've checked my SSD and for now it's fine, just a little more wear than expected, but I've let my VTC know about this issue, and for now using this software is optional instead of mandatory for my VTC. I cannot risk people damaging their computers. I hope this gets fixed. Now, this was posted on the 10th of the 7th, which is today. So this is a prominent issue. They're kind of saying, well, SCS have this method by which they do things, and it's causing high disk utilization, and that's a problem. I don't know if that's something that's going to affect all applications like this, whether it's just this one, but certainly I'll be raising this with the head, the CEO of VTC, of Thornton Logistics, and just making him aware of it and see what's happening from there. But for today, at least, I'm happy to run with it. So we've logged in, we're ready to go, and let's start things up. when you join Thornton Logistics, what they'll do is they'll create you a profile. And this is my profile. My profile name is Juan Martin, which is interesting. My level is 14,725, which is very, very high. Distance driven is 490,000 kilometers. That's what I look like. That's my preferred truck design, and that's the company logo, which is cool. Actually, I like that. So I'm guessing I'm going to have to put my details in here. Okay. And then associate it with my account. Wow, there we go, guys. That does rather look like a Scania, which is a bit of a shock because I was expecting something rather different. Yeah, I was expecting an Iveco. I did make a request for an Iveco as opposed to a Scania. But I mean, look at the Scania. This is one heck of a Scania. Very nice paint job here, looking really good. And this is a heavy haul capable Scania as well. So yeah, quite an impressive bit of truck. And it looks like I've got 916 million in the bank, 106 garages, 10 trucks. So for the very first Thornton Logistics delivery, this is what I'm going to be doing. So it's taken me a few minutes to sort out the my controls. So I'm just going to head off, but yeah, this is the setup from the guys provided to me. Lots of wibbly wobbly things on the dash. Right, where am I going? Left. Wow, I tell you what, this Scania is pokey as heck. And the brakes are super effective. Too effective really for me. I have to tone that down a tad. Now I know the entire planet is Scania mad. Everyone's all about Scania, but for me, I don't know. Not so much. Hang on a minute. Is it here? Yeah. Over the back there somewhere. Or is it? Yeah, must be. There she is. Alrighty. So, first job for the company. I don't want to be late, but that being said, it's going to be necessary to set things up the way I want them. The button configs on the controller and so on and so forth. Nuts, missed it. All good? Now with a big ass Scania like this really shouldn't be an issue. and it isn't. It's like I'm not pulling anything. There we go. That's a bit tidier, thank you. Yeah, the brakes are way too strong. I don't like that. I like to drive like this, but this makes it difficult when I go into multiplayer convoys because most other people have their sensitivity much higher. So when they brake, they stop. But when I brake, I slow down. Okay, we're away. Getting used to the truck, getting used to the configuration. I don't think I'm on the multiplayer server either, which I thought I should be. That's okay. Steering sensitivity seems a little bit high, but not too bad. So anyway, looks like I'm in a Scania. Some of my buttons are still not working, changing camera views and such. In fact, whilst we're on a bit of a straight here, let's just see if we can fix that little problem as well. Down the bottom. Okay, good. Looking good. Steering feels a little bit oversensitive, but we'll work on that over time. I like the hula girl, she's kind of cool. Got a Rocket League car there, looks like. A pair of shades and what I assume to be my passport or my wallet perhaps. Okay, interestingly, that's my horn. So what would my cruise control be? It's my lights. So you can see from that little excerpt how long it takes for my truck to actually stop rolling. So I do need to be alert. Plus, with the lower stability on the trailer, I really cannot afford to be going around corners at speed. Again, in a convoy, that causes a lot of problems because whoever I'm driving with generally has everything set to the most stable. So they're going around corners at speeds I just can't, and I'm either always holding them up or lagging behind as a result. Whoops. Oh, not paying attention. Trying to work out my keys and buttons. Sorry guys. That was nearly a catastrophe. Nearly a catastrophe. How are we doing on the inside? Looking good. How are we doing on the outside? Looking good. Coming across. Now I'm going to need some lights on. That's hazards. So I found my beacon. Which is good. Still haven't found my lights though. Coming down there a bit hot. But we're okay, we're good. Now you might not think that's quite hot, but when you've got the lowest amount of stability on the back and the least effective brakes, that was hot. So it looks like... Alright, oh, hello. There's my lights. That's windscreen wipers. Wow, this is set up really weirdly. So I'm using a default profile for ETS 2 on the from the Logitech gaming software profile package. Oh, we're here already, look guys. So I've barely had enough time to how the hell do I change my light? How do I get off high beam? I do not know. So I'm going to have to rebind all these buttons and set them up in a way that works for me. But for now, we have at least made it to our destination. Without any serious issue, and we nearly had a couple of major issues, but we just about got away with it. Managed to get the headlights on before we got fined for not having headlights on. Looking the wrong way for some reason. really can't see much. God, what I wouldn't give to be able to get out of the truck. Do you know what I mean? Let's try a different view here. Don't think I'm going to straighten out in time. Maybe I will. It's just too small. I need a bigger monitor, that's my problem. I need to straighten this out. We could be good enough. First time, kind of. Alrighty. Excellent. Divine Champion. Wow. So yeah, guys, that's the first ever delivery for Thornton Logistics, and hopefully there'll be many more. Obviously I've got a few things to sort out. I've got to fix my button configuration. There's the tool that they're using. There's some concerns around that. But overall, pretty good, and nice to get my first ever delivery done. It's good. It's interesting because I do appear to be in the wrong truck, which is a bit of a bugger. Maybe they'll just allow me to go and swap it out for something else. I don't know. But there's nothing wrong with the Scania. It's a very, very, very decent truck, and very easy to drive, incredibly easy to drive. So there's not really an issue around that. I did think I did expect to be on the multiplayer server, so I'm a bit surprised that it didn't load that. But I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. I'm not entirely sure. But that's the first one done, and hopefully you'll join me next week where I'll be doing another, and then we'll see where we go from there. Thanks very much for watching. Take care of yourselves. Till next time. Goodbye for now.